All right, we are going to talk about how to use a calculator to draw histograms, box and whisker plots, and cumulative frequency graphs. So I already showed some of you how to do this in class, but just to make sure you know how to do it, we're going to take this example and we're going to try to draw this set of data as a histogram. So here's what we have. We have weights, and then each weight has a frequency. So to do that, the first thing you're going to do on your calculator is you're going to go to Document and you're going to insert Lists and Spreadsheets. This is really where all your data is going to go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call this column Weight, and we're going to call this column our frequency, and we're going to put in the lower number. So we're going to put in 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 150, and then 100. And then we're going to make our frequency list here. So 2, 3, 12, 14, 19, 37, 22, 8, 2, and 1. All right, so we're just going to take the data, and we want to just display it as a histogram. That's the first thing we want to do. So we're going to go to our document again. We're going to insert, and we're going to insert data and statistics. And there's all our data. It's all spread out. So what we're going to do is we're going to click, and we're going to say weight is on the bottom. And then we're going to go to menu, and we're going to go plot type, and we're going to ask it to do a histogram. All right. Now this doesn't look like it's supposed to yet, but we can fix that very quickly. We're going to go to menu first of all, and we're going to go to plot properties, and we're going to add a Y summary list. We're going to say the Y summary list is frequency. So that's going to give us our histogram. All right. And then we're going to go to menu, and we're going to go to plot properties. And we're going to go to, where is it? No. Oh, histogram properties. There we go. And bin settings. And we're going to say equal bin width. And we want the width to be 5 because the range is from 50 to 55 and 60 to 65 and so on. And we want it to start, the alignment, we want it to start at 55. All right, and we're going to hit OK. And then we're going to have our histogram. So from 55 to 60, we have 2. From 60 to 65, we have 3. From 65 to 70, we have 12, and so on. You can see there's our histogram. All right. Now, we can't quite see that. So if you want to see the end of it, you can go to Window and your Window settings and change your X maximum to, let's say, 110. And then you can see the whole histogram. So that's how you draw a histogram of a set of data that is in a variable category, like it goes from 55 to 60. If it's just a single number, you don't have to do that bin width thing. All right, but for that graph, there's our histogram. So that's how you draw a histogram. The other type of plot that you may want to draw is a box plot. All right, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that with a set of data as well. So we're going to go down a little bit so I can show you how to do that. And then we'll come back to the cumulative frequency graph. So let's say I gave you this question. We did this question as an example, but let's just do it on the calculator to show you how to do that. So if you want to draw a box plot, what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is go back, go to Document, and make a new document. All right. And we're going to add a list and spreadsheet. And what we're going to do with the box and whisker plot, all we're going to do is just type our data in here. So we're just going to call it data. I'm going to type it in. So we have 18 and 27, 34, 52, 54, 59, 61, 68, 78, 82, 85, 87, 91, 93, and 100. And what's interesting, or what's nice about the calculator, is it will draw the box and whisker plot, but it will also tell you Q1 and all those things. So if you just want the 5-number summary, so Q1, Q2, max, min, and the median, you can go to menu, go to statistics, stat calculations, and one variable stats. And it's going to ask you how many lists do you have. We have one list, and our X list we're going to say is data. That's where we put it. And we're going to hit OK. And then it's going to give us our one variable statistics. So it gives us our mean, it gives us our standard deviation. But what we're interested in is down here. There's our 5-number summary. So there's our minimum, there's our Q1, there's our median, our Q3, and our maximum. And we can use that information to draw the box and whisker plot ourselves. But the calculator will draw it for you. So that's the information we need. Then we go to the graph. So we're going to go down to insert. It'll let me. And we're going to insert data and statistics. We're going to click and add our variable of data. And then we're simply going to go to menu, plot type, and box plot. And it'll draw a box plot for us. So that's how you draw a histogram, and that's how you draw a box plot. And if you hover your mouse over these things, it will tell you the information here as well. So you don't necessarily need to do that 5-number summary, but it's just a way, if you're looking for a particular thing, you don't have to draw it. In order to get the information, you can get it from right here. So that's how you draw a histogram. That's how you draw a box plot.